Okay lads, welcome to today's video. What we're looking at today is freehand sketching. So over the last week or two you've been looking at junior cert exam questions, alright, and you'll notice a lot of them ask you to, with the aid of neat freehand sketches and notes, explain your answer or whatever. You'll see that wrote in a lot of the questions in the junior cert and woodwork, alright. People answer the questions fine, except a lot of people struggle to or can't draw. Okay, freehand sketching is something that's hard. You need to work at it to get better at it. But I'll try show you how I do my sketches, and maybe you might learn something from it and you might improve your own drawing a bit. Okay, so first thing you need for freehand drawing, it is a pencil. Alright, do not draw on pen. You just will not be able to get the same quality of the drawing. There's different types of lead in each pencil. Alright, basically what that means is some pencils are darker than the others. Now look, if you only have one pencil, that's fine. You can actually just press down harder. It doesn't get the same quality, but it'll do for this. If you're out and about anytime, pick up a few different types of pencils, right? So you see here, this is a H pencil, alright? So if I draw a line with the H pencil, it's like so, it's nice and light. This is a 6B pencil. I draw the same weight. You can see how much darker this one is, but I haven't pressed any harder. Alright, so that's just something to keep in mind. Now, you'll also need a rubber. So you'll find they'll ask you to either design a project or draw a joint. It needs to be 3D, realistically, to get the proper info into it. And it has to be neat. Alright, now, you will need to, if I was to advise you doing something first, is to practice drawing boxes. Alright, so 3D boxes. So, what I do, you start off drawing lines like so, right? If you're ever doodling in class, which you shouldn't be, but if you are, practice drawing boxes, alright? Now, you can see here, I'm drawing lightly first, okay? So what I'm doing is I'm lightly drawing. Now, this line here, if I'm drawing a cube, must be parallel here, alright? So you can do, the first thing is you can do a technique called ghosting, okay? What you do is you hover over your pencil over the line like that. I'm not pressing down on it, right? So you get your wrist moving in the right way. You move it to there. You just start to lightly press down on, and you've transferred a parallel line, okay? Now, next technique. If you need to, turn your page, alright? So I'll ghost this line again to get the rough outline of it, and then I'll just move it there like so. Okay, so there roughly I've drawn a cube. Now what should come along do then is start to heavy it in. Alright, I find it better just to slightly move my pencil in small strokes like that to get a straighter line, rather than put my hand down and drag it like that. Okay, I prefer doing smaller lines. Alright, so what you do, just start to drag your lines along like so. Turn your page. So ghost this one. I can see this line is a tiny bit out, so I'm going to correct it myself. Okay, and then we'll draw down like so. Alright, there's a cube drawn. Alright, that's your first technique. You need to be able to draw a box. Okay, now say for instance they asked you to draw, let's see, I'll draw this over here, a unit for holding PlayStation games. Alright, so what I'd be thinking then is they want you to design something to hold PlayStation games. I'm going to think of roughly kind of a shelfy type box thing, alright? So I want to draw kind of a rectangular shape first, and I want to draw 3D. So what I do is I start to space out something in the lines of this, alright? Put a line there, probably put a line there. Alright, now make sure these lines coming down are nice and straight. If you want, you can turn your page like I said. Okay, now you'll find you need to keep correcting lines to make sure you get them right before you heavy them in. Alright, so this line will go back there like that. Now,